I felt like a Spanish, like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Selena wasn't Puerto Rican, bro.
Selena wasn't Puerto Rican. She was Mexican.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today's video is going to be a super quick closure install. This closure wig is by Wiggins hair, so shout out to them for sending me this unit and partnering with me on this video. So the unit came in this beautiful satin bag, and inside you will get a pack of 2 wig caps, which is pretty standard for hair companies to send, as well as a beautiful pair of lashes. I do have lash extensions, but I like keeping them on the side, as well as an edge brush. But the best part, you do get a hair or a setting elastic. I don't know what to call these, but it says Wiggins. I don't care what it says. I love these. I think these are fundamental when doing an install. And of course, you get the beautiful 24-inch loose wave 200 density 5x5 closure wig. As you guys can see, the curls are super defined and very pretty. The lace is also a HD transparent lace. It looks very natural straight out of the box. You do not need to pluck the hairline, but I felt like I just wanted to customize it a bit more, but you don't have to. If you're not good with things like this, I really don't feel like you need to do any tweaking to the lace of the wig, especially if it's a closure wig. So first thing we're gonna do is bleach the knots. So to bleach the knots, you're gonna need this Creole developer, and I'll also be using the Creole basic white bleach, the extra strength. You'll also need a bowl, and I'm gonna be using plastic gloves because I don't have a popsicle stick. I didn't have any tools to do this. Honestly, I haven't worn wigs in over 6 months. So when it was time to film this video, I was kind of out of tools and stuff to, you know, get this done, but I was able to find things around my house and I still got the wig to look pretty. So you're going to be mixing the developer with the bleach. You're gonna want to have a nice thick consistency so the cocktail can sit on top of the lace and not seep through the lace, because that's going to bleach the hair and that's not what you want. Then you're going to apply all of it. As you can see, I'm using my fingers. You're going to let it sit for 10 minutes, and after that you're going to rinse it and wash your wig. I prefer rinsing the lace before washing the wig because I don't want the bleach to transfer over into the hair. Take my time to rinse out the bleach before washing the wig. Wash the wig with regular shampoo, and when applying conditioner, I only apply conditioner towards the ends. I try to stay away from the lace because conditioner will loosen up the knots and you will lose a lot of hair on your lace. So this is the next day, and I'm here plucking the front of the lace a bit more just to give it more of like a natural customized look. Like I said in the beginning, you did not have to do that. I felt like this wig came really well plucked. It just looks really great straight out of the box, but I'm just going to do it myself. I'm gonna be using my hot comb just to push the hair back. I feel like pushing the hair back helps with the install. It makes it a bit more comfortable and easy to see everything. So I'm gonna push the hair back and keep plucking. As you can see, I did pluck out quite a bit of hair. It doesn't look like it, but once you clean out your brush, you will see that you plucked out quite a bit of hair, and it still looks like I could be plucking a bit more. So here's how the beautiful wig looks. I'm just going to apply it on my head. Mind you, I have a full set of tape-ins under this install, so I'm gonna show you guys just how flat I was able to lay this unit. I'm just going to adjust it more to my liking. I used to have this bad habit of placing my wigs a bit too much towards the front because I do have a pretty big 5 head. I'm like, let me hide a little. So I decided to embrace the 5 head and apply the wig where my natural hairline stopped. So I'm gonna be using this Aussie Instant Freeze Spray. This is just as good as the Got To Be. I actually feel like it's sometimes better, especially if you're like me. You don't have to apply too much and it's easily removable with water. And I'm gonna be using my Revlon blow dry brush to dry on the spray, simply because, like I said, I haven't installed a wig in a long time, so I haven't felt the need to buy a blow dry in a long time. And once it was time to install the wig, I was like, wait a minute, I don't have a proper blow dry, so I have to go pick that up. Now that I'll be going back to wearing wigs during the winter, I just found where the airflow was coming out and I decided to use that as my blow dry for the day. So as I'm blow drying the glue, I'm combing out the excess glue that's in the hair because I don't want the closure to look crunchy. Like the crunchy look isn't really cute. It kind of makes it look a bit unnatural. And I'm just going to set this using the wonderful Wiggins hair elastic that they sent me. Once that is set, I'm going to remove the elastic band and I'm just going to go in with some scissors and cut the excess lace off, going with a zigzag motion. When cutting the lace, a zigzag motion is a bit better because it does give it more of a natural look. I'm not going to apply a bit more spray because I feel like I cut the lace. I was a bit too quick with cutting the lace, so I kind of lifted the lace off of my forehead. So I'm going to go back into some spray and blow dry it again. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out my edges or baby hairs. I'm just going to do one side because I do want a side part. I feel like a side part is kind of my thing now. Middle part is, I don't know, maybe I'll go back, but I love a good side part, especially when I have a closure or a lace front wig. I just think it looks very pretty and feminine. So I'm gonna keep plucking where I decided to part the baby hairs just to give a bit more contrast between the baby hair and the side part. So I'm going to part my hair on the side using a rat tail comb, and I'll be using my hot comb to flatten the top of my hair. I'm going to tuck the hair behind my ears and go into this Sevish hair wax I got on Amazon years ago, and it's toughing out, guys. It's doing its job. You don't have to use a lot, and I'm just going to go back in with my hot comb to get this wig as flat as possible. This was very impressive to me because I do have a lot of hair under this, since I personally have a lot of natural hair, but I have tape-ins in my hair as well, and I didn't have time to get them removed before this video. So I was like, let's see what Wiggins can do. And clearly I was fine applying the wig on top of my tape-ins. So I'm just going to keep flattening the hair and keep tucking it behind my ears. This is how I make my closure wigs look like a pretty, I would say, natural looking side part. You could shift the closure more to the side if you want to. I do that sometimes, but this time I decided last minute that I was going to do a side part. I'm going to swoop the baby hairs. I did use a mini flat iron to curl it, which I kind of regret because now that I curled it, it was really stubborn. It took a lot of hairspray and swooping for it to stay down. So next time I'll know not to use the flat iron to curl it. I think because the hair is a wavy pattern, it reacted differently than if it was a silk straight wig. So I'm just going to set this with the elastic band again and go back with the hot comb afterwards. I just like a good flat install, guys, so the hot comb is my best friend. So I'm not going to go into my edge control. I use the popular one. I forgot the name, but the one that everyone uses. And I'm just going to swoop my sideburns, I think they're called. Most people call them sideburns. And I'm just going to swoop those, keep tucking the wig behind my ears, and move on to the actual hair. Now I'm going to spray my hair with some water because I'm going to bring back the curls back into the wig just to give it more of that Puerto Rican. I feel Puerto Rican in this hair. So yeah, so I'm just going to bring back the curls using some water. Then I'm going to be going into this Cake Live-In conditioner. and mix it in with some water in my palms and apply a tiny bit all over the hair. This is just gonna keep the wave look, the wet look, I would say. I am also going to add this 72 repairing oil. I use this oil on my natural hair just to give it a bit more shine, so I figured it'll look great on the wig, and I just wanted to add a bit more shine to the base of the wig because I wanted it to look as close to the waves and how shiny the waves looked. I'm gonna apply some powder. I actually should have applied the same color as my bronzer, so I'll do that next time, but on camera it looked pretty good. So that is it for this super easy, quick closure install. This is how I make my closures look like a side part. I really like this look. I think it's gonna be my look for the fall. I loved how easy it was to style and how easy it was to install. This is how pretty the curls look after being wet. They look super bouncy and super healthy. I did not feel the need to cut the ends. They were super full and bouncy as well. So I was clearly feeling myself, so I took a bunch of pictures, but shout out to Wiggins for partnering with me for this video. I love this unit. I will link everything down below for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.